Welcome. We're going to take a look at a rule for apostrophes. This is how apostrophes can be used to show relationships. This is in 3 different places. It can show relationships in time, in degrees, and in gerunds. So let's take a look at this rule here. All right, so apostrophes can show time relationships. They can show connections between time and other things. They can also show connections in academic degrees. So if you're unfamiliar with academic degrees, we're talking about like a bachelor's degree or a doctorate degree, something like that. They can also be used before a gerund. Now, if you're unfamiliar with gerunds, a gerund is a noun that's derived from a verb. It comes from a verb. Got some examples here for you: singing, running, and playing. If you used any of those words in a sentence as a noun, then they would be a gerund. Let's take a look at some examples. All right, in terms of time relationships, we're making connections with time. Our school is on an hour's delay, so plan to arrive by 9 a.m. You see that apostrophe S after hour. We're making that connection between the hour and the delay with the apostrophe S. In a week's time, we will begin the investigation. There we've got the apostrophe S to show the connection between week and time. And the robber got an hour's head start on the police. So with the hour, we've got the apostrophe S showing that connection to the head start. Let's take a look at some more examples here. These are examples with academic degrees. In 1996, I earned my bachelor's degree in French literature. You'll see I've got this apostrophe S after bachelor's, making that connection between bachelor's and degree. Next example, Darren completed their master's degree before continuing onto a doctorate program. So here we've got that apostrophe S connecting master's and degree. And finally, before attempting your master's degree, finish your bachelor's degree. So here we've got it used twice. We've got the apostrophe S for master's degree and the apostrophe S here for bachelor's degree. So in this way, these are just used, the apostrophe there is just used for academic degrees. And our last set of examples here will show us how to use the apostrophe with gerunds. So our first example, Frank's needing to show up early seems like a waste of his time. So here we've got the apostrophe S with Frank. Needing is the gerund. That is the word that has the ing at the end. It starts out as a verb, but it's being used here as a noun. So that's what makes it a gerund. We have the apostrophe S there to connect those two, Frank and needing. The boss's wanting our reports early is unfair after we worked overtime last week. So here we've got bosses connecting with wanting, and we have that apostrophe S to show that connection between bosses and wanting. Wanting is the gerund here. Starts out as a verb, add that ing, and use it as a noun. That's what makes it a gerund. And our last example here, the bands playing made them famous across the state. The apostrophe S here with bands is connecting it to the word here, playing, which is the gerund. So the more that you know as a writer about punctuation, the clearer that you can be in your writing, the more precise that you can be in your writing, and the better that you can communicate what you really mean to say in your writing. So I hope this was helpful to you, and good luck in your writing.